In today's video, I'm going to share with you a few ChatGPT prompts to use for each of the 6 essentials of business operations. If you're unfamiliar with the 6 essentials of business operations categories, this is my framework to help business owners approach their business operations in a more simplified and intentional way. Because business operations is all the things you do in your business, this framework helps you be more intentional when approaching your business operations and determining what needs to be set up, structured, and optimized. The 6 essential categories of business operations are tools, offers, marketing, information, business management, and strategic planning. The 6 essentials of business operations are not standalone categories, and they are most definitely intertwined. So don't be confused if you feel like something is offers and strategic planning. They very much so work together to make sure that your business is running smoothly. There are links below to learn more about this framework. I encourage you to join me in my free Hustle Happier Hub of Operations, where you can find more out about the 6 essentials of business operations, along with further resources to help you with each category. I will also be including in the hub cut and paste copies of these prompts demonstrated in this video and screenshots of the outputs. This is just a little freebie I'm putting together so that you can easily cut and paste these prompts and apply them to your business operations. So we're going to flip over to screen view, and I'm going to show you some of these prompts in action. The first category of the 6 essentials of business operations is tools. This is any software or hardware you use to run your business. So we're going to ask it, list 3 alternatives to the social media scheduler Tailwind. List 3 pros and cons of each to the original tool. So here it is, Hootsuite, Buffer, and Later. And remember, I'm using the free version of Chat, the 3.5, so this data is limited to September of 2021. So some of this might not be 100% up to date. So we're going to do compare Later with Buffer. Compare Later with Buffer using the following criteria: price, number of users allowed, integrates with what, we're going to say what social media channels. Okay, so we're going to ask it, compare Later with Buffer using the following criteria: price, number of users allowed, integrates with what social media channels. Okay, so we have price, okay, and it even tells us it's good to visit the website. So these are 2 examples of how you can use ChatGPT when looking for tools or when trying to compare tools. Of course, you can ask it all kinds of things about the different tools and more specific questions. These were just broad examples. And now we're going to move on to the offers category. And that category includes anything you sell for your business. You have to have something to sell, right? So we're going to start a new chat for offers. And for this example, my best-selling offer is the Pup Birthday Bakery Experience. This offer is a class conducted once a month for pet parents to come into our bakery shop and create a birthday cake for their special pup. Help me brainstorm potential upsells to this offer. Last weekend, we just went to, there's a Pup Bakery food cart that just opened here in Portland, and we went last weekend, so that inspired this example. Aw, thanks, Chat. This sounds like a delightful and unique offering. Here are some potential upsells you could consider to enhance the Pup Birthday Bakery experience. Personalized treats, dog-friendly party supplies, professional pet photography, themed birthday packages, customized party invitations, DIY doggy spa kit, birthday bandana or collar, pup party games, VIP party room, pup party planning service. Okay, so it's given us some ideas. So now I'm going to ask it to expand on one of these ideas. Okay, so I'm going to ask it, please outline what would be included in number 6 above, which was the doggy spa kit, and write a paragraph describing the service to our audience. Okay, pretty good. That's a short example of how chat can help you brainstorm about your offers and help you come up with copy about your offers. And again, all of these outputs are included in the freebie that is available linked below. So if you didn't have time to read the whole thing, or you want to cut and paste these prompts that I'm using, plus a few extra that I'm not showing in this video, you can sign up for that freebie below this video. We're going to start a new chat. Our next category is the information category. So I'm only going to show you one example, but I have another video demonstrating 5 ways chat can help you in your inbox. And I'm including those time-saving prompts in the chat freebie in the Hustle Happier Hub of Operations. The information category contains things like financials, bookkeeping, contracts, files, your inbox. So this is all those documents and things that you have to keep track of. For this example, we're going to focus on financials. And while ChatGPT won't do your bookkeeping, it can help you when evaluating your prices and their financial impact. So technically, we could argue this could be part of strategic planning. This could be a part of offers. But as I've mentioned, all the categories are interconnected. Please help me evaluate the following for my most profitable offer. Bookkeeping audit 500 takes 3 hours to complete. Last quarter sold 10. Bookkeeping quarterly service 1500 takes 4.5 hours to complete. Last quarter sold 5. Monthly bookkeeping in your pocket 3000 takes 20 hours per client to complete. Last quarter sold 5. It's broke it down for us. And of course, we didn't give it expenses, but it still broke it down for us. And then it gave us, it says it appears that monthly bookkeeping in your pocket offers generates the highest revenue and also has the highest profit, despite requiring more time to complete. Okay, and we're going to ask it one follow-up question. If I increase my prices by 10% and my sales stay the same, how much will I make next quarter? Okay, so it does the little math problem for us. And then we can do one final follow-up prompt. I'm going to ask it, please draft a price increase letter to let our clients know that our prices will be going up by 10%. Please be empathetic, but also strong and clear. We are increasing our prices due to increase in our software and labor costs. So I would make sure to give it as much context as you have when you're asking it to draft a letter like this, but let's see what it comes out with. So I'd probably give it a little more information than what I'm giving it for this example. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good, and it has effective date. That's a pretty good start to a pricing letter increase. I know this is the kind of email that you might send out to your clients that might cause a lot of stress for you. So this is a really nice way to jumpstart that process for yourself. So now we're going to hop over to the marketing category. And of course, this is anything you do to promote your services in your business, social media, content creation, email, all that good stuff. So we're going to go back over to what we started in the Pup Bakery upsells. section. And what I'm going to do is we're going to just continue on this conversation for this DIY doggy spa kit. And we're going to ask it, for the above, create me copy for a 5-slide reel. Include suggestions for visuals to use on each slide. Provide a caption and 10 Instagram hashtag suggestions. So there we go. It has visual and then a caption for each and hashtags for each slide, which isn't really what I wanted, but it works. You can just go down and ask it to create additional hashtags if you want. Now we're going to ask it suggest 3 YouTube video topics we could use to promote our new upsell DIY doggy spa kit. So it gives us 3 topics: visuals showcasing the content of the DIY doggy spa content, step-by-step guide, creating a spa day at home with your DIY doggy spa kit, unleash the benefits why your pup deserves our DIY doggy spa kit. Of course, you can keep going with this. I'm going to say, please outline a script for number 1 above. As you can see, chat can do a lot when it comes to your marketing, and you can basically ask it to help you jumpstart any copy that you have for an offer or product in your business. I hope this gives you a good idea about what you can do with chat for your marketing. And next, we're going to move into the business management category. This is your day-to-day operations of your business, things like projects, scheduling tasks to do, client projects is how you guide what you're doing any given day in your business. We'll start a new chat. I want to start an email list for my small business. I plan to utilize ConvertKit. Please provide me a detailed outline of the steps I need to get started. Suggest a timeline to get this task done. Okay. It gives me a good list, and it also has the timeline for how long it thinks it might take for you to do each activity or each step. It gives us a little overview of the timeline. So this would be really good if you're cutting and pasting it into your project management tool. That's just an example of how it can help jumpstart a project timeline or project list of tasks. So let's do one more for the business management category. We're going to start a new chat for this one. Please provide me an optimized schedule for the week for the following tasks. My work hours are 10 to 4, Monday through Friday. 5 one-hour client project time. 3 one-hour client meetings, Monday at 10, Wednesday at 1, and Thursday at 11:30. 3 hours to create content. Please indicate all unscheduled times during my work days. So it does a good job at that, and it even includes me a nice hour lunch break, even though I didn't ask for that. But that is very nice of chat to be taking care of our well-being. This is a nice way for it to help you if you're having trouble managing your schedule or just seeing it laid out without putting it all in your calendar. And we're going to start a new chat, and we're moving into the strategic planning category. So this is data tracking, reviewing, evaluating goals, setting goals, planning systems. Strategic plan is the big picture that guides your day-to-day operations. So we're going to ask it to help us with creating a goal. I want to achieve growing my email list from 300 to 600 subscribers. Help me break it down to smaller, actionable steps with deadlines for each step. I want the timeline for this goal to be 6 months. Include unique approaches to grab my audience's attention. My audience is solo service-based business owners in year 1 to 3 of starting their business. My business focuses on teaching business owners to organize and optimize their business operations. So of course you can ask it follow-up questions to any of the above that you might want. For instance, for step 7, maybe I don't want to run ads. So we can ask it for step number 7 above, suggest alternatives to running social media ads. And so it gives us some ideas about not running ads. And then, of course, metrics is part of goal setting. And it even tells us in step number 7 to regularly track and analyze your results. And it gives us some suggestions here, but we're going to do a follow-up question and ask it anyway. Please list 3 key metrics I should be tracking and provide me how often I should be tracking these metrics. And so it gives us a little bit more information about conversion rate or open rate, which it had mentioned in step number 9 above, and it gives us frequency. So I hope this gives you some inspiration around what ChatGPT can do for all of your business operations. Of course, this is such a small sampling of how you can use ChatGPT in your everyday business operations. If you want to learn more about how to effectively leverage ChatGPT and master the craft of prompt writing that gives you useful outputs, join me for Unlock the Magic of ChatGPT, a self-paced course to get you started using ChatGPT in your small business. And again, you can find a link below to sign up for the Hustle Happier Hub of Operations. And included in that hub are all kinds of freebies to help you out in your business operations. It also is going to include a ChatGPT freebie that has all the prompts that I showed you in this video today, as well as some additional prompts that I'm adding in there in each of the 6 operations categories to get you started and thinking about how ChatGPT can be used for your business.